beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video it is going to be a little special because I will be reviewing my favorite book, Lovely War by Julie Berry. There we have it, Lovely War. You know that it's been 9 months already since I've read this book, and just right now I realized that I haven't made a separate video about this.
Flashback.
It's one of the best standalones out there. Expected that I'll be rating this into a 5 stars. This is my favorite book in the year 2021.
End of flashback.
So why not? Here we are today talking to you about my favorite parts about this book, since yes, it is my favorite. And out of all of the books that I read, this one is on top of the game. It's a whole masterpiece. And I didn't actually realize that I will be liking this book. So before I chit-chat and say too many things, let us roll the intro. Hello, beautiful people! Rise and shine in a world that is gleeful. See, I'm working on my rhymes right now. Yes, welcome back to
Okay, guys, take it from the top. Louder.
A 1, 2.
Sachi YouTube channel. Shh. What's YouTube? Oh my gosh, this bracelet. The story is all about two couples. The first one we have Hazel and James, and then the second we have Aubrey and Colette. Hazel is a classical pianist from London, while James is an architect that soon turned into a soldier. And then we have Aubrey, which is a ragtime genius, and then we have Colette, which is a Belgian girl that has a devastating past. So the element that made this book really special is the narration of the 4 gods. We have Aphrodite, Hephaestus, Ares, and Hades. Like 4 of those gods really brought the magic into the narration of this book, which I thought it was genius because with every book that I own today, I haven't really had the same concept or read the same concept as this one. So Lovely War, definitely it is going to be a love story set in World War II, which is something that I don't usually go for, because when I say love story, I just want those very simple love stories, but more magical, or maybe a royal fantasy story, something like that. But I didn't imagine that I would be picking up this book since it's situated during the World War II.
So all we know, World War II, there are a lot of bombs since there's a war.
And pursuing love at that time would be really hard for our 2 couples. Wait, what? 2 couples. Wait, what? 2 couples? 2 couples. So yeah, there's just an element to this book that I really like, and not only me, I could say that other people also enjoyed reading this book. So for Lovely War, what could I say? The writing process of Julie Berry is just amazing. The story starts with a conversation between the gods, the Greek gods, and then slowly we went into the first encounter of Hazel and James, which is our first couple. What I really like about this is that the 2 couples that we are following are actually connected to each other. Not by in the means of relation, you know, like I'm blood related to this guy and I'm blood related to this guy. No, but in the means of friendship, because gradually in the story, the 2 of the couples will meet and then they will become like friends or whatsoever. So that's like another concept that I like about this book, although that concept is actually used mostly on K-dramas and TV shows. But in a book form, it's really great. So yeah, what can I say about Lovely War? I just didn't expect that it would be that amazing. You know, I was not actually planning to buy this book since I really don't know if it is going to be available on my bookstore. But since the time that I went there, it was buy one get one, and this is the only copy that is left, I have to grab it. And I took that chance. So here we have it, and I did not regret buying a single penny for this book because it was literally worth it. If you're going to read this book, you might be intimidated by the size and how thick the book is. But I have to tell you guys, once you start reading, you wouldn't put this book down. So yeah, the facing of this book is like the story time and then the narration, something like that. So there would be like two sides of the story, I guess. So there would be the main story between the two couples, and then there would be the other story for the narration of the Greek gods. So there's like a separation between them, and I just really like it. When I read this before, I remember that I was actually picturing the images of the Greek gods talking. Aphrodite, Hephaestus, Ares, and Hades, the four of them are actually talking. Like, wow, my imagination, the movie in my mind coming from this book is literally a masterpiece.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that?
And I just really enjoyed, guys. I just really enjoyed. Now I'm actually diving now on my opinions about this book. So not only I enjoyed reading this book, but also I had a lot of lessons learned in this book, most especially during the case of Aubrey, because within Aubrey's case, if you don't know, he is a ragtime genius in the US Army, but his color is different from the others. So you know what I'm pertaining. He has a black skin tone color, and we would literally see how they were treated before, and it really breaks my heart that there are several elements that I was like, no, you shouldn't do that. Even though you have a white skin color and he has a black skin color, why is there a separation? Like, those raw reactions I could still remember, and it's flashbacking into my mind, like, okay. So yeah, that's like one of the things that I learned about this book, and also to note that love is hard to conquer, most especially in the setting of World War II. So okay guys, just to clarify, because I'm also a bit confused on where does the setting take place in Lovely War. Actually, the story of the two couples was set on World War I, but then the time that we read this book, wherein the narration of the Greek gods and goddesses, it was actually set on World War II. So yes, both of the world wars. Yeah, it talks about the power of love, and I also like the part that not only it relates to the two couples, but the story itself is having a relation also to our four narrators, most especially Aphrodite and her husband. So I just really love how blended the concept of this book, and it's so well written. Although I could tell you guys, there are times when I read this book, if I could recall, there were times that I just don't understand what was happening. Maybe because the half of my mind is blank and the half of my mind is just facing and reading the book without even understanding it. So I just have to be honest with you guys. But nevertheless, I got the concept and I get it, okay? I get the whole concept and what is Julie Berry trying to tell me. So yeah, that's just about the story and my opinions about it. And in the end, there's a historical note wherein it states here the black servicemen in the Great War, the Long Dark Night, the exporting Jim Crow, the hero's welcome, etc., etc., and the impact of World War I. So okay guys, if you're going to ask me if you're someone based here in Kuwait, where is this particular book available? Sad to say, I don't think they restocked this in Jarir bookstore. Yeah, I bought it like in the year 2020, and up until now it's still not restocked. I don't know what happened, but maybe online or in Instagram bookshops they sell Lovely War. But nevertheless, if you don't have the physical copy of the book, or if it's not available, you can just watch this video here, which is a tutorial on how do you download free ebooks. And of course, it's including Lovely War. So yes, there you have it, you guys. Okay guys, and that is all for this video. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and comment down below anything that you want me to read, or maybe book recommendations, since I have a few books left and I just really want to buy more. So maybe if you have a recommendation, just comment down below. And thank you guys for watching. Do not forget, ready, get set, and start reading. Bye!